Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is C. Greenheart, and welcome back to, Territory Idle. Now, as you can see off camera, I did in fact actually do the abdicate. That is because I have this here, the Create Heritage, which, as you know, as I've said, at the end of this episode, at the end of the episode, I will hit that button. Okay, so what do we got to do? Well, as you know, the one we discovered that is actually fairly useful is the Cromlecious. So we will be creating the heritage of Cromlecious, which means out in our next cycle through, we will have Cromlecious from the beginning, and we could, in theory, select a new one or the same one. I don't know. I've never hit the Create Heritage button before, so I don't know if we were to select the same one, if it would double the effect, or if it would just still be +3 every ritual. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit this button again. Now, the current ritual that I've been running is this cycle through is 5 wheat, 5 wood, 5 stone, and +1 monk. And of course, the query gets +3 workers because of Cromlecious. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to increase the amount of loggers in my forest camps by 10 each one. And then I'm going to increase these by 5, so they're going to be at 40. So these are at 50 and these are at 40. Well, this will be at 30. So there's that. And I could run this again. And in fact, I will. Now this, of course, is much more expensive than these. So I will probably be running this to 20. And from there, I will be holding off until I have a couple of billion saved up. And yes, I will be saving up the amber for the permanent upgrades now. This is because, like I said, I think the previous episode, I will be hitting these buttons at the end of the episode as opposed to in the beginning. This is so that essentially, like I said, you guys are going to be seeing the last 30 minutes of each, bigger runs. Now, what I believe I will do is select a religion. I shall choose the chicken god for now. This is because the chicken god gets 1 holiness per second per each wheat field, 2 holiness per each farm, and 5 times holiness during gain during wheat field. So, wheat ritual. So, from what I understand, that means instead it will get 5 holiness per second for each wheat field and 10 holiness per second per each farm. Now, that's per each building. So 1 per wheat field. You've got 3 wheat fields. so we get 3 from there. We've got 1 farm, so we get another 2, and that's the 5 per second. It's not per like the production. We don't get it like that. Oh, forgot the religion. Most likely, the first one that I will actually grab is of the permanent upgrades is I probably will save up for the 99 at first. That way we start with 1,000 wheat, wood, and stone at the beginning. So then we can hold off on, since we'll start with 1,000 of each of them, we can hold off on using our gold just for the tiles, as for those of you who have been watching, remember, we need 1,000 total wood in order to make our 2 forest camps. Now, technically what I could do is attempt to save up 999 amber instead of 99 amber and purchase this instead. Permanent can be bought once. I could do that, but that's something that's probably very far down the line. I don't think I'm gonna. I think it would be a few months before I actually get the 999 amber, unless, of course, I went and hit this button. In which case, as you can see, for the low value of $100, I can purchase 1,300 amber. It's not really actually all that low, but well, I mean, for some people it's low. Of course, we get it if we perform 100 rituals. We get it if we get 2 if we perform 100 rituals. We get 2 if we get a heritage. We get 2 if we complete if we choose a religion, which we have done so. I don't think we can get it. Like, for instance, if I were to do one of the soft resets, I don't think we'll get the 2 again. We might. I don't think so, because it says it's completed. It would be interesting if, like, each time you soft reset, you could get these again. It would be interesting. I don't see that happening, but it would be interesting. So yes, we've got workers on wheat tile. We've got workers on wood. Yeah. It does. I don't think it does actually reset, because these are still saying 200 instead of 100. Well, this says 100, because I don't think I've ever actually had farm tile hit 100. Sad, but oh well. Max workers on a temple tile, 200. Max workers on a school tile, 100. Max workers on a cathedral tile, 100. That is in fact saying 0, because I have never actually built the cathedral yet. What I'll probably do is I will sit here, say, like this quadrant. So like saying this is the center. This quadrant will most likely be the farms. Over here will be the farms. Up here, this quadrant will be the forest camps. This quadrant will be the quarries. And of course this quadrant will be any special building. Like, for instance, temple, school, cathedral, maybe the academy as well. I don't know. Alright, so let's perform the previous ritual again, and suddenly we have more masons who are producing 1,008 stone per second. However, as you can see, they're in fact actually produced at the moment during the ritual, they are producing 5,040 instead. Of course, we still got the 51 per. Well, it's slowly going to go up because of the ritual, but yes. And as you can see, it is in fact multiplied by 5 during the ritual, because what we could do is we could go have the cost of workers in fields, have the cost of farmers. We've done that. We can't do that yet, and we cannot do that yet. We can't do this yet. Requirements, because requirements, any relic. And we need the cathedral in order to start the relic thing. So we're not going to be able to do this quite yet. This, theoretically, we could do if we get 1 billion faith, or at least 1 billion faith, and what the guru, missioner, and chaplain do, I think, is the same no matter what religion you pick. So no matter what, it'll be knowledge with ritual plus 1 to ritual automation, plus 10 seconds to the duration of the ritual. The missioner will do a plus 5 faith from monks, plus 5 holiness per second, plus 2 AAP of 2 heroes. I'm not entirely sure what that is. And then, of course, the double heroes HP. Now, of course, the next one, holiness, is at 10,000. And as we saw, the next holiness is, for this, it's going to be at 1 million. And of course, as you know, as we go further, and of course, as you know, as we go further, the number of wheat fields and farms will increase. So I think I'm probably just going to keep with the chicken god until I've got until I have all of the tiles that I can grab, which is a maximum of 20. Well, not 20, but once I hit 20, so 5 by 4. Once I hit 20, then water will show up. And I will be honest, I've never actually hit that point. So there is a limit on what we can do. As I said, I will be doing the 5 by 4 this run through. Once we move continents, I'm not sure. I could do the theoretical best choice, which is just picking one direction and shoving all 20, 19, 18, 17, all 16 in that direction. From what I've heard, that's the theoretical way to get the most excess, because once you hit 20, it poofs out by 2 squares, and that's where the water is. So if you were to go and shove it all in one direction, you would get the most extra ones from that. I may do it like combination of that and the 5 by 4. So like I might do it like a 3 by 3 and then shoot it out with the remainder. I'm not sure. Now here's the thing. If they were to update the game and have like some sort of adjacency bonus, then that would change things. Like, for instance, say wheat fields. Say wheat fields are get an adjacency bonus if they're next to wheat fields, or if they're near a farm. Theoretically, that would definitely be an interesting addition to the game that they could do, as with something like an adjacency bonus. Like, for instance, again, like what I said, wheat fields could get a bonus if they're next to other wheat fields, which technically in real life farms do essentially get bonus if they're next to other farms of a compatible type. Alright, we've got so what's that? It's at 140%. So I think that means we've done 14 rituals, because I think it goes up by 10. Of course, as you saw, we're not really getting all that much. Hire some more workers, and I do think the next ritual we will have the what's it called? The worker speed part on. We will do that. So we'll go in, say, monks every second. That. I would hit that button, but while I'm on, I would prefer doing it myself. So we're going to be getting these to 50. Alrighty. Can't tell if we abdicate now. Alright, so that's done. So let's say if we were to abdicate now, we would get 4,195 gold. So 4,195 gold. Or, like I said at the end of the episode, which I think it's probably going to be in like the last 5 minutes of the episode. So what we could do is we could create a heritage. This is, of course, so that we'll start the game with Cromlecious. The game will be restarted, so this will be blanked. We won't get gold. We will not get the abdication gold. So there is that demerit. And I could turn around and just shove a bunch so that we have 1,000 wheat and wood. Speed this up. But, on the other hand, we will start with Cromlecious. So we will get to this point faster, since we won't actually have to spend the, I think it was 5,000 faith to select this pantheon. At the same time, we may do that anyway if it doubles the effect. And I think I might want to do it now instead, so that I can test to see if we abdicate, if we keep the heritage. So like if I hit the abdicate button, will I keep the heritage? I don't know. I will test it off camera sometime today. And if we do, then wonderful. If we don't, then oh well, I'll just have to alternate between abdication and creating heritage. So like what I'll do is like I'll create a heritage, abdicate, create a heritage, abdicate, heritage, abdicate, heritage, abdicate. Now of course once we get the academy set up, we will also do run that as well. I think what I'm going to try to do is save up this so that I can hit this, so that I don't have to hit these, so that I can save this for this, which, as you know, is the Academy's reset button. So that way, once every time I complete a tile, I will hit that button if I have the gold, which, if I remember correctly, first run through I need 100,000 gold. So what I will do is, instead of once I have 100,000 to just snap my fingers and buy the tile. Oh, pardon me, I have the hiccups. Instead of doing it that way, I will hold off until I have 200,000, because if I'm remembering correctly, the first time we hit the become a mentor button, which is the Academy reset. First time we hit that, it costs 100,000. Second time is 600,000, if I am remembering correctly. So from there, so I will save up to 200,000. I will buy the tile, turn it into the, it'll probably be, I'm not sure. Either way, yes. So obviously, as we complete tiles, we will turn and slowly move the Academy. So like that first one, that's where the Academy will be, and then we'll complete the tile, and then the next run, the Academy will be in that completed tile, and wherever it was will be replaced by whatever makes sense. So like for instance, say we have the Academy over here. Let's say this is the tile that we do, and we do this tile. This will become a quarry, and then this will become a temple, and then this will become a school, and maybe this will, and like maybe this will also become schools, and these will become wheat fields, and then we'll have the 4x4, and then we'll have to select where the 5 will go. Like most likely, like for instance, if I have this be the 4, most likely the 5 will be up here, so that I could have 4 forest camps as well as the wheat fields. I'm not sure. Alright, so we're at 5 minutes, so let's run another ritual, and once that ritual is done, I think we'll create the heritage. So we'll be out 500 gold, but at the same time we will get that gold back once we hit abdicate. Well, that gold and more, since we're starting with the since we'll start with the Cromlecious. Now, this says we can only have one Pantheon and one Heritage active at the same time. So if we were to hit the Create Heritage again, it would turn that Pantheon into the... I'm not actually sure. Because like I said, I've never actually hit the Create Heritage button before, so I don't know. Like if I would... So one Pantheon and one Heritage can be active at the same time. It costs 500 gold to create a Heritage. You will not gain any abdication gold. You will retain what you currently have, so we won't lose this. So we'll hit this. Wonderful, and we've created the Heritage, which means we can turn around and grab this. And of course, this still says completed since we have actually selected a religion. So let's turn around. Buy 1,000. Buy to 1,000. And then, of course, buy to 1,000. And we'll go Wheatfield. 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 Forest Camp. Although, we do have the Wheatfields, so it could easily just go boom. Suppose we can make lockers as well. Bring you immediately to 20. And I could easily just go boop. Alright, so this is the farm, so that needs to be at 10,000 wheat and 10,000 wood. Which I won't be reaching until later today. I mean, like I said, I could easily just go do that. So I might be ending the episode with, I will be ending the episode with a slightly blank kingdom, sadly. Again, as I did say, I will be testing to see if the heritage keeps. I would think it would. But I don't know. Now, what I could potentially do is just shove a bunch of this. I may have the gold for it. Alrighty. I think I'm gonna get these to 20. Why not, right? I mean, like I said, I have the gold, and as you've seen, it starts getting ridiculous. So let's just do that. We've got the farm. Oh no, gotta wait for 6,000 wing. I know, I should probably be saving up the stuff as opposed to obnoxiously spending it, but whatever. Alright, so now I'm going to end the episode. So with that, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, do not forget to leave a like and subscribe for more content. And hit that bell icon to be notified of next time I upload a video. And I shall see you all next time. And remember, Hail Sithis, Hail Shiva, goodbye.